Good morning, boys and girls, and today we have that finally project that you've been looking for. I left something in your envelope that looks like this or this. So this is our recycling lesson today. We are going to use these wings, right, to create with this, which is an empty paper towel roll, a butterfly. So you're going to need a lot of things. You're going to need scissors. You're going to need glue. You're going to need pom-poms. You're going to need some tempera paint. That goes with paintbrushes. You need a empty paper towel roll. And of course, a paper for your paper towel roll because it's going to be wet. And of course, what I left in your yellow envelope, the wings of the butterfly. So let's begin with the wings of the butterfly. Alright, so I'm going to incline and start cutting the wings. Now remember, I know how to cut, so my cutting is going to be very fast and very quick than yours. Okay? So there goes one. You need to make 4 wings in 2 different colors. Okay? So the butterfly has 4 wings. Alright? And we're going to make sure we have them all. So, there goes the green one. Here comes what you would call orange. This one is like a salmon more than orange. And you're going to cut them around. If you need to pause the video, you can do so. And then continue. Or you can watch the whole video and then do it all over again, but, pausing so that you can see what you're going to need and how you're going to do it. So, once you cut these 4 wings, you don't need the scissors anymore. Okay, so you can put the scissors away. What you're going to need is your 4 wings, the glue, and your pom-poms. To open the glue, you need to twist the bottle. When this part here goes up and you take the plastic or the dryness on top of your bottle, you're going to put your bottle upside down and make sure that when you press it, the glue comes out. Okay? We have pom-poms, which were in your envelope, so take them out so we can start as soon as possible. Okay? So I've taken a few, and you'll have a choice what to choose from. But you're going to put the glue on, so you can put enough glue without making it fall, of course. And you're going to make sure, see, it keeps falling. I don't like that, but I guess somebody is excited. So you're going to put a lot of glue on it. Yes, I said a lot of glue because it needs to stick. Okay? Okay, now you lost my pom-pom. Okay, I'm not going to fight over it because that's ridiculous. Now, we'll just do what we can do with these. So I'm bringing out the medium size pom-poms so that we can do it this way. Look, you can also do that. And take your time, but also do it at a knowledge that you need enough pom-poms for all 4 wings. Okay, so I'm going to move these up to my keyboard of this laptop because I need space for you to see this, right? And so this is where it gets a little interesting because these are bigger, right? And the bigger they are, the harder it is. And so this is something that you can do calmly. This is not something you need to rush on. But this is a project that you should be finished, hopefully, by the end of this unit. Not this video, but the unit of Reduce, Reuse, Recycle. So now, I only have the small pom-poms left. So I'm going to use those. Too. And when you do decorations, which is what we're doing right now, it makes your project more authentic because everybody can't do the same color pom-poms, the same color wings, and the same, everything can't be the same is what I mean. And this is a perfect example, right? So you're going to let this dry, and it's going to take you a while. Okay, we're going to continue this tomorrow because all of these wings have to be completely dry. You cannot continue this project until it is all dry. All right, so now I'm going to make this, but not into multicolors, but one color. Okay, and so this is where it comes. All right. So I did bring 2 paintbrushes because I don't know which one is going to work better with this paper towel tube, but I'm going to make it work. And so you can pick any color you want. Like the colors I did over here in the classroom were red, black, blue, purple, brown, green, and yellow. So you can pick whichever one you want. But this one, I want it to be black because I wanted to focus on one color. So the trick here, if you don't like your fingers to get dirty, put your 2 fingers in the middle into the tube, and then your other one that you use to paint, that's the one that you're going to paint your paper towel tube. Okay? The more you add, the darker it gets. So if you don't want it showing a paper towel roll, my advice is that you start thinking about painting it many times because you want it to look the color that you want it to look. If you notice, I have not painted my fingers. I don't expect you not to paint your fingers because if you don't paint your fingers, that's not fun, right? But I don't like getting my fingers painted. That's just me. So I'll try to avoid it. Now, with your fingers on the other hand, you move the tube, you see? You move the tube to the other side. You can also lay it on the paper just because you're not wanting to stain the table in your dinner room or your desk, wherever it is that you're doing this. You don't want to leave a mess, right? And so what I'm trying to do is make sure that this is done with the time frame that I have for you. I don't like to make a long project. I like to make them quick and simple, that I will keep you engaged and you will do it. If it gets too long, some people tend to give up, right? And if you notice, on the other side of the tube, I am almost connecting, right? So what you do is that you flip it up and then you connect the part that you want to show so that you can paint it. Okay? And so this is a project that does take time. Okay? This is not something very easy. You have to have patience. You gotta love it. You know, you gotta be like Ellen, who loves to get all her fingers and everything painted. And then you leave it standing, right? At this point, you might want to hold it because you don't want it to tilt and fall on you. So I'm just using one finger to do that. You see? I already painted my finger. That's okay. What's important is that it gets done. So, there will be a second part of this video, and I will post it tomorrow because this is something that has to dry. Okay? Now I'm done. You see my fingers are painted, so it's okay. This goes in a cup with water so you don't let it dry and get hard. And then you close your jar of tempera paint, okay, so that it does not spill anywhere. You can save the other paintbrush. You see, I didn't need it. So this tube and the wings have to dry. Okay, these are wet. They're what? Wet. So that means you don't put it together today. Now, remember, smart is not something you are. Smart is something you get. And remember, this is about a butterfly.